ones, empaths, narcissists don't want a resolution. Have you ever found yourself in this situation where the relationships come to an end and all you want to do is speak? All you want to do is speak to them. But they seem to not let that happen. They don't want to speak to you. They block you. They give you silent treatment. And you're there relentlessly pursuing them, trying to fix the problem. And you might still have stuff on your side. You might still have stuff on your side where you want answers to, like stuff they done wrong or stuff like that. And you want to bring this to their attention, but they disappear. They don't want to speak to you. They're not reciprocating what you say, right? Now, this really defeats us. We feel defeated because there's someone who was in our life who was supposedly our one and only. They loved us, yet they don't care what we have to say. They act like they don't care what they have to say. But let me tell you, right? These narcissists, they know they messed up, right? There was a chink in their armor. They messed up. And they're being blinded. They're being forced away from you. You see, early days, we'll reach out to them, try and speak to them, text them, get them on their social media. We'll be reaching out from various outlets, and it's just falling on deaf ears, right? And they're going silent. It's because they don't want to fix the problem. They're actually trying to make some kind of drama here. They're trying to make some kind of drama. But in the spiritual realm, what is actually happening is God is guiding this person away from you. The universe is guiding this person away from you. That's what's happening in the spiritual realm. They just don't know it yet. By the time they realize, you'll be well into your healing journey and you won't even want them back. You see, at first, they're devaluing you now. They're not answering your calls. They're not reciprocating what you have to say. You're going through the devaluation process. But later on, they soon realize how much they need you. They realize how much they need you, how much you used to bring to them, and that's when they want to circulate back. So you just got to give it time. But I want to make this video clear for you that when they circulate back, don't let them in. They had their chance. They had their chance to talk it out. They didn't want to talk it out. They wanted to smear your name. They wanted to escalate. They wanted to go to police. They wanted to do all sorts of things. They wanted to smear your name. They wanted to devalue you. They didn't want to answer your calls. They didn't want to speak to you then. Right? And it's good that they didn't want to speak to us then, because we were so vulnerable then. And that's why we're being protected. Secretly, we're being protected. You know, when things don't line up the way you plan them in life, sometimes things just don't line up the way you plan them. But I want you to understand that as an empath, as a chosen one, things work out in your favor. They may laugh at you. They may laugh along the way. But we have the last laugh. We always have the last laugh. You see? We was reaching out. All we wanted to do was sit down and have a coffee and talk like adults. Remember, they're not adults. They had a motive. And their motive was to bring you pain. Their motive was to probably jump somewhere else. This is the thing with them. This is why they were discarding you. They were devaluing you. They didn't want you at that time. But the thing is with the narcissist is later on, they will want you. Further down the line, just wait for it. For those of you that are still fresh, for those of you that have known this, you know what I'm talking is true. Because you've seen it with your own eyes. You've had them reach out to you. You've had them reach out further down the line. You know what I'm saying. So that will give positivity and hope. It's not like, we shouldn't even want them to want us back, right? But when we're hurt, it's nice to actually see that, how can I put it? It's nice, it gives you some healing when you get the hoovers, when you get them trying to circulate back, because you're like, okay, now you're coming back now, right? But none of us want to be, this is why a lot of these videos are made, to not let them back in when they do that. I don't want you to let them back in when they do that. Please don't let them back in, because it's a whole nother story if you let them back in. You know, it's a whole nother video, it's a whole nother story. Just don't let them back in. You can't afford to let someone like this back in, because they've already proven to you that when push comes to shove, they're not able to reciprocate what you say. You know, they're making a mountain out of a molehill. You know, you were going through. They were trying to shake you off. They're trying to make you lose your scent. They were trying to discard you, and they're not trying to be nice about it. They're not trying to be amicable about it. They don't sit down like adults and say, you know what, seriously, I don't think this is working out. I want to move on. They don't want to give you closure, because they want to keep you waiting. They want to keep you waiting around. Because even when they're doing the discard, secretly part of them still wants you. Part of them still wants you, but they've seen this shiny object in the distance. Or they've seen the greener grass, inverted commas. Only to get over there and realize it's a bit of tin foil or some dusty yellow grass. Or some astroturf, like the commenter said. Right? This is when they realize, and then they want to circulate back like you're a revolving door. Then they want to come back to you. But you can't let them back in. Just don't let them back in. The narcissist doesn't want to fix the problem. They don't want to reconcile. Right? The narcissist does not want to reconcile. The narcissist does not want resolution. They don't want a resolution. They like it how it is. They like the toxicity. They like the drama. They like the chaos. They love it. They thrive on it. It brings them energy supply. So be a bad energy supply in these times. When they don't answer your text, leave it if you can. You know, I wish I knew this information then. They're not answering your call, leave them. Leave them for a week. Leave them for a month. They're going to pop back up. And when they pop back up, now it's your turn to put them on blast. Now it's your turn to put them on blast, because they will pop back up. Don't chase after them. It's the mistake they catch us with, and I wish I knew, you know. My original argument started off lying. I caught them out about a lie. And that was one of my values. I said, if you ever lie, it's over. That was one of my values that I stood by. But I let them convert it into something else. I let them escalate the situation into some other kind of drama, which left me on the back foot, which left me chasing. When realistically, it was about them lying. And I should have held to my grips of what it was about. So don't let them try and contort your thinking and make you forget what this started over. You probably caught them texting someone, or you caught them doing wrong. You caught them doing wrong, and now they've said, all right, there's too much trouble around here. There's too much trouble around here for me. I'm going to go over to that shiny object or that greener grass. I'm going to finish them off. I'm going to hurt them. Don't let this stuff hurt you. Don't compare yourself to no one. Right? But just don't chase after them. I know when you're in the mix of it, you feel like you want answers, you want reciprocation, but you're just not going to get it from these individuals. You're just not going to get it. You just got to understand this first and foremost. You're not going to get the reciprocation that you deserve. They choose not to reciprocate what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, well, I should have maybe tried to broadcast better in this video is fundamentally what is happening is the narcissist is being guided away from you in the spiritual realm. God is guiding them away because they're no good for you. The universe is guiding them away because they're no good for you. The further along you go on your healing journey, you'll realize this to be true, and you'll say, wow, what a blessing they were taking out of my life. I was there trying to fix something. I was there trying to fix it. I was there trying to reconciliate. I was trying to do all of that. I'm so glad that wasn't willed by God. I'm so glad that wasn't willed by the universe. I'm so happy that didn't happen. Right? That's the way you're going to start to think, because this is what's happened. They're being guided away from you now. They're being led to their illusion, their delusion, their mirage. Yeah? They're being led into a mirage where they think there's something better, only to realize it's not better. That's what their life's going now. They're going downwards. So don't give in to the feelings of jealousy. Don't let them invoke feelings of jealousy into you if you catch them with a new supply or anything like that, because just give it time. They're going to try and creep back up to you. Right? These lot have burnt the bridge. They've burnt the bridge between you and them. They burnt it. They destroyed it. So let them try and rebuild the bridge. But I would say they're going to be there for a long time, because even if they get across the bridge, they're going to be confronted with a door slam, bolting and welding it shut straight in their face. Right? That's the way we need to think. Just understand, like I mentioned, how this is actually out of your control. It's out of their control. And it's God guiding them away from you and keeping you safe. You're being kept safe now. You're an abuse victim. You're now being kept safe. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find a link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, a spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.